Hey everybody, welcome back to Craps University. Today we're going to talk about a strategy called the Trident. The Trident is very easy and the focus is low house edge bets. And with that, we've done a lot of stuff like this, and there's probably other things out there. It's a pass bet. Once the point is set, it's a 6 and the 8 and come bets. Once a 6 or an 8 hit, they come down. The come bets, you hit a maximum of 2 come bets and you place max odds on them. Here we play Las Vegas odds 3, 4, 5. And that's about it. I'm playing with a $2,500 bankroll. We'll put the pass line out and we'll see how we do. And we're coming out. And 5. All right, very easy. Blade number 1. That is max odds on the pass line. We will put down a 230 bets, 1 on the 6, 1 on the 8, and we'll throw a come bet down. And 12 midnight, that's a loser for the come. Just replace that. And 5, that's a winner immediately. Come travels, and for this down here, the odds get paid 150, flat bet gets paid 25. So that's 120, 175 total, and we take that and rack it. We also put max odds now on the 5. So that's the first come bet. And we're coming out. And 3 craps. That's a loser for the line. Replacement. And 6. We're on the 6, but what do we do with this? We got it down there, and we are going to play max odds down there. We'll move it to the 9. How about that? So we've got one more come bet to set. So we've got a come bet, we've got come bets, we've got pass line bets with max odds, we got come bets with max odds, and we got place bets. And that's the Trident. It's 3. All right, and we're shooting. And 5. Again, odds get paid 150. 1-to-1 on the flat. We'll just pick it up and rack it. Our come bet is still waiting. And 7 out. And that come bet gets paid. And we'll rack it. Down just a little bit. Put another pass line out. And we're coming out. And 8. Max odds on the pass line. We got a come bet. Here's what we'll do. We're supposed to take the 6 and the 8, but we've got the 8 down there on the pass line. And we'll go 6 and 9. And remember, those place bets, they hit and they go down. And 7 out. Not a friendly roll at all. But our comeback gets paid. Back out on the pass line. And we're coming out. And 8. Max odds on the pass. We put our comeback down. That's an 8 that we're on. And we take our 2 place bets. 6 for 30, 9 for 25. And we're rolling. And 9. All right. 9 gets paid 35. That comes down. We move here and we place max odds on it. So we only have 1 place bet. We have 1 come bet. We got a pass line bet. And 9. Forgot to put the come bet out there, but we'll take payment. And we'll take it down. And 11 yo. We get paid there. Racket. Looking for an 8. That's a 5. Come bet travels. Throw a new come bet down. Looking for an 8. 12. 12 craps midnight. New come bet. And 10. All right, come bets are done. We can put 75 odds. And we're looking for that 8. And 6. 30 gets paid 35. That comes down. We pick it up and rack it. Looking for an 8. And 4. Nothing happening. And 8. 8 the hard way. So we pay 125 odds, pays 150 plus the 1-to-1 on the pass line. We just pick it up and we rack it. And we're off. Flat bets work on the come out. Odds do not unless you tell the dealer. And 8. All right, we've got an option here. We can put those 2 place bets back out. And I'm going to do that. Because I'm greedy like that. We're going to put a 9 and a 6. And we've got 4, 5 bets, 5 numbers working. And 6. $30 pays $35. And we will rack that. and 10. $75 pays $150, 1-to-1 on the front, and we'll pick all that up and throw a come bet back, and we'll rack that. And 9. We move. 25, 30 gets paid 35. We pick the place bets up and we rack that, but we've got to put some odds back out there. 100 odds goes on the 9. You know what? Looking, I don't have my odds down for the 8. That would have been a disaster. That's a high frequency number. And we're rolling. And 5. $100 odds pays $150, 1-to-1 on the flat bet, and this all gets picked up. And we throw a new come bet out to travel. And we're shooting. And 5. Right back on the 5. That's 100 odds. No place bets. We burnt those. We're looking for an 8. And 10. Nothing happening. We're looking for an 8. And there it is, 8. $125 in odds gets paid $150, 1-to-1 on the flat, and we'll pick that up and rack it, and we hit it. We're off. Just the flat bet's working. That pass line is a flat bet. And 7, pay the line. All right. Pay there, pay there, pay there. But the come bets come down. At the casino I play at, they come down even on a win because I think they want you to kind of reset. We're still looking for a number. And 8 the hard way. $125 odds. We're gonna play the come. We're gonna put 6 and 9 out, and we're basically starting all over. All right, let's go. And 7 out. 7 pays that come. All right, we'll pick that up. We'll get back to where we started. That's our 2,500. And we'll count down our profit. $500, $600, $720. $720. That goes home with us. All right, this strategy is called the Trident. you play 3 blades, that's the pass line, 2 place bets as another blade, and the third blade are those place bets, which are 6 and 8, but I chose when the point was 8 to move it out to a 9. 9 is is a favorite number of mine. You could move it to a 5 if you'd like. Low house edge bets, except for that 9, it's about 4%. But everything else with odds, when you move the come bet to a number, you're below 1%. So when the point is 6 or 8, by placing out here, if it's 8, you take 6 or 9. You can just stick with the 6 because you are technically playing the 8 with the pass line. But for more coverage, I moved it out. And it worked out for us. If you're seeing some chop in the table, you can reduce down to only 2 of the blades. If you choose to do pass line with 6 and 8 or pass line with come bets, I think that might be the best. And you have that option to understand if you're seeing a lot of chop. So some common mistakes to avoid. Don't press the flat bets. If you leave the 6 and 8 up after you hit one, that's a mistake. Basically, when you hit like the 8, that pays for the 6. Take it down. So you got a free bet out here. When and if that 6 hits, that's profit. Another mistake to avoid, try not to add a 4th blade. Like a field bet or a hop or hard ways. Stick to the strategy. And then forgetting to lock in after 2 come bets. Because if you get a 3rd out there and you 7 out right after that, that means you're going to lose all those max odds. And then, like I said, don't slide into the center action when you're doing this strategy. The strategy is meant to be a high EV with a very low house edge. That's how I look at it. Look at the estimated value, which is EV, and make sure that you can get it as high as possible. So the Trident keeps your biggest dollars where the house edge is 0 or near 0. Even these 2 place bets, 1.5%. And that's where you want to be. If you have any comments about this strategy, if you actually go out and try it, put a comment. We'd like to hear how you experience this in a real casino. I want to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you on the field.